What is going on, you guys? My name is Rage, and we are back today with Marvel Strike Force's newest blog update here, being the Summer of Thunder. So we got some exciting stuff coming out, as well as the outline of how the next month is going to look, as well as now the official announcement of the legendary horseman in terms of the requirements. So we got a little bit more details there if you guys haven't had a chance, but always feel free to hit up their website because I know this is always a great resource for information. As you can see, Reward Storm is set to arrive on June 30th, so it's going to allow us another month-long event here, Summer of Thunder, allowing us to actually unlock the new Mighty Thor shards. This is going to be consisting of, as you can see, 2 Alliance milestones. We got the 4 main milestone events and then Quick Rumble. So I don't know if you guys are a fan of it, but I know that I know it's been a different change of pace considering we haven't had many of the Blitz events now, and it's been really consisting of these milestone events that are done throughout the month. But it's hit or miss depending on your alliance, and I know that it can be quite more exhausting too because constantly you're having to do math and calculating. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below because I am curious what you think. Personally, I do like the break from blitzing, but I do have to admit that it's quite a bit more involved now just due to the number of things that are coming out, and you have to make sure you're doing the math correctly for some events. You know, so that's the stuff we've seen before, right? The victory blueprints, which is consistent with giving us access to the level 4 ISO blue. We're going to get another event called the Solar Sizzler. It's starting June 30th to July 8th. That's going to allow us to actually get Sunfire. So save those power cores. That's going to be a farmable event, as you can see. We also have some additional details on other events like Space Viking, featuring a new Thor costume, and as well as the Party in Paradise, looking like the end of the month there. Quick Rumble, otherwise it's nice to give us this information beforehand so we can see which characters we can utilize to get this, but it looks like Inhumans, AIM Team, Sinister Six, X-Force, and then lastly Asgardians. And it's kind of funny with the coincidence of Asgardians there, as you'll see at the end of this blog post, but it is intentional there for design. Points, you can see here, we're also going to get a chance to actually get additional fragments, the Cloak of Valor, Helm of Victory, and the Gauntlet of Heroes. So this is all going to be consisting and building up towards that one month long event, and as well as some one power core offers throughout the month. So that's something to always be mindful of now too. They come out randomly. I kind of wish that there was a more regular basis to do it because at times, sometimes we're just busy with life. Maybe you're not checking the store, but I do try to post this. I know a lot of folks try to post it on Reddit as well as the other content creators. So just make sure you're trying to stay in tune if you can, and generally it is free. So something that we just have to get access to, right? Otherwise, it looks like earning 30,000 milestone points is going to allow us to actually get a 3-star unlock of Mighty Thor, so that's really good to see. Completing all the Summer of Thunder milestone also allows us to get 4 stars, so it's once again going to be interesting to see how free-to-play friendly it is. Personally, I'm doing pretty good right now for this month-long event, but again, I'm just fortunate that we've been really good in our alliances to actually power through most of the Gambit raids. It's been difficult for sure, but assuming you have a good enough alliance, that's really the caveat, right? And I'm assuming that's going to be the nature of some of these events where it may be pivoted towards those that have a more active alliance versus the folks that just want to, do their daily grind and get by without their alliance, right? So again, the disclosure here, the details of what's breaking down for each event is really nice. Solar Sizzler, again, this event outlining how we're going to unlock Sunfire. It's a good chance to unlock them. These events are generally some of the best ways to unlock characters free to play, especially. So definitely take a look at it. But it looks like it's going to be consisting mainly of raid battles, war battles, and then as well if you have Dark Code on your team with the war. So spending power cores looks like it's going to give you some points too, but the majority of it really coming from raids and war battle. And I know that the raid battles, if you guys have access to the new feature now being the auto raids, I posted a quick short today as well, but hit or miss, honestly speaking. It could work, it may not work. It's because of the AI, the artificial intelligence being utilized, so it's a hit or miss, honestly. Usually if you can auto a complete node yourself, I would recommend it, but if you're playing in Doom 2.3 raids, the end game raids like I am, it's extremely difficult to be successful. I wasn't even getting by the bio nodes, and that usually is a cakewalk for me when I'm playing, so I'm not sure if I'll use it, to be honest, but I think it might help out later in the gamma raids if we want to save a little bit of time there. So I do plan on making a video on that analysis, but we'll see how that goes overall, and I'll keep continually testing out The Heat Storm milestone. Commanders level 60 or above, they're going to be able to earn towards this Solar Sizzler event. As you can see, this is going to be based off a couple ways. Winning in Cosmic Crucible, especially with the Unlimited X-Men, is going to give you extra points. And this is just going to add on top of everything else here. So yeah, just another event here to give you some more additional materials, and as well as credits that allow us to have more teal gear. And next up, the Heat Storm milestone. This starts on July 4th, so just keep that in mind. And finally, we're seeing a Blitz event for the first time in a while, right? But you can see here, it's going to be dependent upon the number of Blitz wins, and as well, you get additional boosts with Wakandans. So something to be mindful of. That's actually in the coming week here. So too hot to handle for web milestone. So this is something to be mindful of as well. This is going to be coming out once that's available through the web store. Something else we need to be mindful of, especially when we're going through the daily motions and seeing that there's also additional web store milestones to be part of. A Gold Rush update. So they finally had a chance to actually add additional gold, additional 128k in gold to spend per day here. So that helps out there a little bit. Better than nothing, but you can see here they give you a before and after analysis of the fragments. So it does actually almost double, which is really good, but still, considering where the scale of the game is going and just the dependency on gold, that's something we need to be mindful of. I feel like they can still do better, just because the pace is greatly outpacing the growth in this game, and it's not matching what the quality of life should be in terms of the rewards, right? Especially now that we know that a level 90 is coming in the horizons now we can actually use. And mind you, the game modes will be easier once we're able to get that resource, but it's just more resources we need and something to be mindful of for sure. Asgardians and the Third Horseman. So this is what I was talking about earlier before we got started here with the blog review, is that they have officially announced the requirement now being Asgardians. So it's funny because I made a video yesterday on it, kind of preluding to it, but if you guys are doing the Red Star openings now for specifically right now Mighty Thor, and as well as the Valkyrie in the future, it might be a chance that we can take advantage of and maximize, because now that we know that they're going to be a Third Horseman, it's the first time we've seen it where they're the only traded team that can be used. So I'm surprised that there's only one team, and I'm curious if they're going to add another one, but this really does limit a team that we need to utilize now officially, because generally we have options, but now in this case, because there's only one slotted team here, everybody's going to be forced to actually level them up. So if you want to get your hands on the next Horseman being the leader of this new war team, we're going to have to be mindful of actually putting investment into Asgardian. So I do like the fact that they got reworked, so there's value there for sure, but it's just characters that we don't use often. Next up, we also got an update here with the Doom 1 reward. So this is applicable if you guys are doing Doom 1. Just some additional rewards here, as you can see, just bumped up slightly. To be honest, not really meaningful stuff, but you can see here that it's just a nice little quality of life increase. You're able to maximize on that. And then otherwise, they have the intention of shifting rewards out of Doom 1. So that way it's hoping and trying to assist folks to actually transition into Doom 2 eventually. Other than that, just some weekly events that they're taking advantage of here, right? There's going to be some beta raids that are featuring Hero Mutant characters. The Big Boom Blitz coming up, which includes actually Negasonic Teenage Warhead if you don't have her unlocked. As well as the Red Death Omega Red that's coming, and as well as the respective Inhumans, Nora High. So same old. Got some good introductions and good heads up here, but overall, a decent blog post here, but I would like to see more updates coming up, especially where it doesn't require so much involvement in the events, right? So it's going to be interesting to see how they factor in this feedback, and let me know what you guys think below, because has this change been good or better for you guys? How have you guys found this recent change from, having the periodic events to now these month-long events? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you as always, you guys. Happy Friday, and I'll talk to you guys soon. See you in the next one.